Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. Let's get right into it. Instagram. That evil, hated company that wants to take away your rights and undermine your human freedoms. They stand in the way of life, liberty, and the exclusive licensing of grainy photos of duck faces. For those of you who don't know, Instagram, the cruel and sadistic entity that it is, has announced updates to their terms of service which will take effect on January 16th, 2013. That is, of course, unless their actions hearken the apocalypse and rain destruction upon us all. Anderson Cooper says, Instagram will now be able to use anyone's photos in ads without consent? Come on. Is there another photo app people recommend? Michael Buckley says, oh, Instagram, why you such a little bitch now, winky face. And Anonymous says,
only way to opt out of Instagram selling your photos is deleting your account. Sounds good to us. Hashtag boycott Instagram.
Okay guys, I talked a little bit about this a few weeks ago when people were panicking about Facebook. Let's review a few key points from there. Number one, companies like Facebook and Twitter, while being on the internet, are still companies and need to make a profit. Number two, you agree to the terms of service when you use the site. Number three, if Facebook doesn't claim ownership of your content, they claim a license to use it and the right to sell such a license to third parties. And number four, Facebook isn't going to be plastering your content all over the place because they run the risk that it isn't originally your content and you didn't have the right to license it in the first place. Funny parallel, the new Instagram terms of service are exactly the same as that. Okay, so let's take an example. In her last video, Pretty Ideal made a drawing of me. Oh my god, it's so adorable. So let's say, hypothetically, that I uploaded that video to Instagram and Instagram used it for something. Pretty Ideal would have the right to sue them because I didn't have the right to give them a license to use it. Interesting side note, Instagram could then sue me because the terms of service also say that everything I upload I claim to be original. One of the big complaints is that now Instagram will be making money off of your content and you're not getting anything at all. That's not true. You get to use Instagram for free. If you're not paying for it, you are the product. If you want to use a free service, you have to give them a way to make money. Another concern is that with these changes, your content won't be private anymore. Here's a little tip. If you upload anything to anywhere on the internet, it is no longer private. Just ask Scumbag Steve. He did not give out licenses for the photo. The internet stole it illegally. But when something spreads that much, there's no organization that has the power to shut it down. It's called the Streisand effect. On this front, it does not matter what Instagram's policies are. You could wake up tomorrow and be internet famous. That is the dream and the nightmare. The last concern I've heard is that some people don't want to abide by the new terms of service and they feel that they're being forced out of a community that they really love. Now this part I can completely understand. It's frustrating when Facebook starts filtering the statuses you see, or Twitter shuts down your favorite app, or YouTube undergoes a new redesign. And it can feel like a real threat, both to you and the community you've become a part of. But here's a little secret about communities. It's never about the platform, and it's always about the people. Have an awesome Wednesday, and I'll see you on Friday.